Is AI taking over? You've probably heard it. We have AIs that are writing essays. We have other AIs that are detecting if the previous essays were written by other AIs. We have Instagram summarizing your messages for you and replying to other messages before you even start typing. We have ChatGPT, Gemini, and something Apple calls Apple Intelligence. Let me break it down for you. Starting with ChatGPT, this is arguably the best and the most used AI with over 400 million users weekly and 10 million paying subscribers. It can generate images, analyze images, and much more. I gave it this picture and using a prompt I'm going to leave in the description below, it generated this image. It didn't really do well on my face, but there are other instances where it does much better, like this one where it turned a family portrait to another portrait from a different angle, and it just looks much better generally, and cinematic effects also. I use ChatGPT a lot, and if these normal conversations are not enough to show you how much I use it, here's my screen time from last week Wednesday. To truly show you what AI can do, let's have a conversation with ChatGPT. What can you do, ChatGPT?
I can help you write, learn, design, fix things, explain stuff, brainstorm ideas, and even generate images. Whether it's YouTube scripts, tech advice, workouts, coding, or just random facts, I've got you. What do you feel like doing right now?
Going through all our saved conversations, tell me about myself.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
All right. Based on everything we've talked about, here's what I've gathered about you. You're Ayulua, creative, tech savvy, and always exploring something new. You run a tech YouTube channel that covers phones, gadgets, and laptops, and you care about how your content performs. From thumbnails to CTR and watch time, you're not afraid to test ideas, like using an old laptop or making videos about AI. You're into fitness too. You've tried the One Punch Man Challenge, aiming to lose fat and build muscle, especially cutting from around 20% body fat to 10 while gaining strength. You track progress seriously and think long term. You've got a curious entrepreneurial mindset. You've explored Forex trading, asked about business strategies, and shown interest in mastering skills like video and even robotics for a possible master's degree. You're Yoruba, smart with money, and you like to understand the why behind things, whether it's tech, workouts, or how the world works. And you've got a good eye for design, always tweaking thumbnails and visuals to stand out. Did I miss anything you think really defines you?
No, you didn't. Thank you, ChatGPT.
Anytime, Ilua. You've got a sharp mind and big potential. It shows in everything you do. What's on your mind next?
So I think I've had enough of the weird pronunciation Ayolua. It's Ayolua, but thank you, ChatGPT. That was very interesting. Just seeing how ChatGPT thinks and how AI models learn from what we tell them. Now, just to be clear, ChatGPT is not the only AI or only good AI. There's still Gemini, which is properly integrated in the Android operating system. There is Apple Intelligence. Let's leave that in quotes. This is the first time Apple has come late to the party and failed in the party. Like with the notch, for example, they were one of the last people to remove the notch. That's assuming the iPhone 16e did not exist, which they put the notch back on the phone. But when they removed the notch, they made sure they did it the best way possible, which to them was putting the dynamic island, which was pretty smart at the time and is still innovative now. No, most companies don't really have that. Apple Intelligence is supposed to be available on the iPhone 15 Pro series and above, but yet this is an iPhone 15 Pro running iOS 18.1.1 and it's still not available on the phone. You only see Siri options, and who still uses Siri in 2025? Even in some Siri suggestions now, you see Ask ChatGPT. For me, Apple should have advanced in this far enough, but they still haven't. So why? So there are so many other applications of AI. We have Sora AI, which generates video, and it is also from OpenAI. And with the NVIDIA 5090 series, there are now AI generated frames, which helps to increase your FPS in games and so much more. Tesla recently started rolling out full self-driving Model Ys from the factory, which delivers straight to the customers, which is pretty impressive and a show of what AI has advanced so far. The amount of cameras, and Tesla do not use any normal sensors, any LiDAR or radar sensors. They only use the cameras around the vehicle, which they call Tesla Vision. And it's a huge feat of what AI is able to achieve. To be able to deliver a car from factory to the owner's house without anybody being in the vehicle. That says a lot about self-driving vehicles, along with Waymo vehicles, which have been up for a long while now. But those ones are only limited within a certain area. You can't just drive them anywhere. And you have lots of sensors, LiDAR, radar, and multiple other cameras around them. In fact, the only reason why I've seen this video is because of the YouTube algorithm, which is run by AI, and it wants you to like, leave a comment, and subscribe.